on, baby goose. Hang on. There you go. Gerry! Oh, here he comes. Good morning, Hansen. How's it going? How do? Oh, she's found the bowl. Hang on, Fifi. Good morning, Palin. Good morning, Cow. Good morning, Zara and Joe. How is everyone? Been knackered because I walked to a beautiful old town with a sprained ankle. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Good morning, Mazira and Thomas. Sapphire, thank you very much for the 24 months. Oh my gosh, 2 years. 2 years. Hang on, I need to tighten my hair, so I'm going to put you down here for a sec, because I need both hands. Oh, that's better. That do be better. What on earth is that noise? Good morning, Carl and Ascenta and Max and Dawn and Sam. How is everyone? What is that? A really noisy bird outside. They're kicking off about something. Morning, Ellen. Good morning, Cosmic. First after when Gerry was born, this is true. Good morning, Ginge. You're tired? Oh no. It's very rainy and grey here today. And I finally bought some summery things. And now the weather's like, nah. But I did check, and apparently we are going to get another heat wave. So, morning, Shortix. I'm actually awake for once to catch the stream. Yay! Morning, Shotio. I hope everyone is doing good. Yeah, I bought what have I done so far? I've bought 2 pairs of those little shorts that go underneath dresses and skirts and stuff. They're like, what are they called? The chub rub shorts. I got 2 pairs of those. I got a skirt. I replaced my trousers because I tore those, but they don't really count. And I got a top and I got a dress. So I have some summer things now. Oh, and I bought a pair of shoes. So I am getting there slowly but surely. I'm embracing summer as we get out of summer and into autumn. Which is having an English summer. So much rain, the lake is going over the ledges. I am fuming. Oh no. Oh no. What did you make of Lewis calling Kirsty a pound store brownie? That is so untrue. She's far superior in every way. Other than, it's raining even more now. So yeah, not true at all. Not true at all. Bringing the summer vibes, even if it's grey outside. Well, I'm going on holiday the week after next. So I wanted to... Oh, Gerry, you got like a big cheek tuft. Look at that. Yeah, I wanted to be prepared in case it is somewhat sunny on holiday. Because it can tend to be like a little bit warmer down in Cornwall, Devon way. Hello, baby boy. So yeah, I have clothes. And I guess the good thing about summer clothes is that they tend to be smaller and lighter. So you can pack them easier. So I can be prepared. Always brie prepared. Always pepper brie. So yes. Oh, you snuggly boy. You snuggly little guy. You snuggled? Yeah. I spent my morning trying to... So I've been doing a little bit of editing of something, and all I had to do was sync the audio. And I've been at it for like half an hour. I've managed to do one file. I was like, yay! Only got 4 more to go. But once that's there, it will be a very straightforward edit. It's just getting those initial things. You do things before 10 a.m.? I do. I mean, really, I should have got up a lot earlier to get started on this thing, but I did not. I was looking at whether to get well, I was wondering, like, because I try not to get, like, I don't really like having things that are too synthetic, and I also try not to get things that are, like, too high streety. So I bought a dress from, like, an actual dressmaking person on Etsy, and it wasn't too spenny, and it's probably, like, a lot better quality. So I'm looking forward to. The scary thing about that is, like, I have absolutely no idea if it'll suit and if it'll, like, I don't know. And also, like, it's not like it can really be returned if I'm not keen on it. So yeah. But hopefully it will mean that it might be a bit like a bit more well made. Just a top. Yes. Hello, Rabbit Sorceress. How's it going? Oh, he is an eepy boy. He got up and had his breakfast, and now he's done for the day. Hello. That it? You done? If you don't like it, I'm sure Lewis will give it a go next Jingle Jam. This is true. This is true. But yeah, I'm excited about holiday. I mean, I'm a little bit cautious just because it already had to be postponed once. So part of me is like, what if it doesn't? Oh, I think I was looking at Popsy clothing. I was looking at them, but I couldn't remember what the level of cotton they had in their dresses was. So I was like, oh, I don't know if it will be a bit warm for summer. But they were very cute. They looked, morning, honey. Maybe more autumny. But they did look very lovely. There was one that I was looking at on there, but I can't remember. I've looked at so much blooming stuff recently in an attempt to force myself to get things. But yeah, I'm learning all the tricks of the trade, like immediately putting Europe settings onto Etsy so I don't get tempted by all the lovely American things and then suddenly see the postage price and go there's a lot of blooming stuff in nature right now. True. I went into the garden this morning and I had to fight my way through a lot of stuff. Also, there was what looked like 2 snails just having a bit of a snog. I didn't take my phone out with me, so I couldn't get a photo, but they looked like, I don't know if one had eaten something and the other one was trying to steal it, but they were just proper going for it. So good for them, I guess. Good morning, Squid. Good morning, G-Vote. But yeah, the snails are having a lovely time as it's raining. Imagine how slimy that kiss was, yes. Good morning, owls. Morning, Dave. Little gay snails, yeah. Little gales. Oh. But yeah, I'm glad that I've still got a little way to go. Because eventually I would like to, morning, Sarah. I would like to get out the habit of just wearing jeans and t-shirts all the time. Because it isn't comfortable in summer. And that's not to cast, if that is what people want to wear, that is absolutely fine. But for me, I'm like, I want to start trying to mix it up. Did you use mirror image? Maybe. Imagine casting mirror image just to make out with yourself. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Cozy baby boy. But yeah, if you're a cartoon character, what would be your default outfit? Probably that. And that's what I want to change. Did you hear that Boba and Ozzy met Gail's voice actor at TwitchCon? I saw that he was at TwitchCon, but I didn't know they got to meet him. That's cute. Sorry, I'm just playing with Jerry's tail. I should leave him be. Leave the poor little guy be. He's a very big man. I don't know how tall he is. I just know that's not a Gale-sized hole. He looks so comfy. He do. Cozy boy. So yeah, I'm sort of proud of myself. I mean, it seems... The funny thing is, like, Alex and I are the polar opposites. Alex will literally... He's such an impulse buyer. Whereas I will and ah about something for years. And then still decide not to get it. So, what was it we were talking about the other day? There are so many times where we'll be talking about something and Alex will be like, oh yeah, I bought that. I'm like, oh. Whereas I'm still going like, do I deserve a new pair of shoes? When was the last time I bought shoes? I guess it has been about 7 years and they are crumbling to dust now. But maybe I should just buy new insoles or something. And Alex was like, I think we balance each other out well. And I was like, yeah, that's because you get all the stuff and I never get anything. I don't think that is balanced out well. The amount of tabs you have open is a testament to your indecision. True. It's my testament to maybe I'll treat myself to that later. But yeah, I mean, I genuinely have some t-shirts that I still wear that are like older than members of our community. Which is probably a sign that I should... they might be crumbling to dust, but they are comfortable. Mine aren't. Like, this is the thing that winds Alex up. I literally slip in my shoes so much because there's just nothing to them anymore. And he's like, buy new shoes. But I had shoes that the soles fell off and I just Velcroed them back on. I've had ones that I've just duct taped back together and stuff. I'm really bad for like, just not wanting to get some light up ones. Ooh. I would not trust myself in Heelys. I can, barely walk not like a baby giraffe when I'm just in normal shoes, let alone if you put wheels into the equation. Got t-shirts that are maybe 15 years old. I think my oldest t-shirt is from Reading 2001, I want to say. So yeah, I think that is the oldest one that I genuinely do still wear. I wasn't even at that Reading. My sister went, and I went to pick her up, and I got a t-shirt from one of those little stands outside. It's a Papa Roach t-shirt, and I'm pretty sure you can't really read it anymore because it's so faded. But on the back of it, I'm pretty sure it says Reading 2001. Good morning, folk. How you doing? I was 4 years old in 2001. Took 12 years to buy a new purse. How long do you think it will buy? Well, I did buy a new pair of shoes, and I bought them from this company that is just really bizarre. And when you buy shoes, they send you this email that's like, oh my gosh, did you hear? Insert name has bought shoes. We couldn't believe it. Even Dave from Accountant started smiling and all of this stuff. It's just like a really long email. So yeah. Good morning, Heng. I can hear Reading Festival from across town when it's on. Oh my gosh. Was it even born then? I was thinking about barefoot shoes because there's a company called Freet who do... Fifi? Was that the blankie or was that the sofa? I'm just going to double check. Oh no, it's the blankie. Good job, Fifi. Keep it up. It was... Oh, sorry, baby boy. You didn't have to get up on my account. You could have stayed snuggly. Barefoot shoes, they can have the separate toes, but usually they're just very, like, flexible. But yeah, you do get the ones that have the separate toesies, but they're not, like, the usual ones. Yeah, I was looking at those, but then someone said that because the soles are only like 5 millimeters, I keep on trying to say milliliters, millimeters thin, they were saying like, oh, apparently you like feel every rock and stuff. So I wasn't sure about those. But yeah. Oh, hello. On lunch break? Your feet get used to it and you start walking differently. I gave away so many clothes recently. Other things I used to wear to clubs that I'm really never going out again. I miss some of it. That's the thing. It's so difficult to know, like I do the thing where I'm like, I won't get rid of this, I won't get rid of this, and I get rid of it and I'm like, oh, I sort of miss it. It is difficult to know. Morning, Bevel. You walk differently, like we were meant to, and it's very good for your legs and spine. Yeah, I was thinking about getting some of them. I did look into it, but I got because I was thinking like it's probably the thing I probably do wrong is when I need something new, I'm always like, I will just get one of this. Whereas what I probably should do is be like, I will have more than one pair of shoes, and then I won't absolutely smash them into oblivion before I get another pair. They might stand a chance. So I guess I still could get some of those as well. You got to walk with them for 2 weeks. I have some sore muscles, and then you have adjusted. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Good morning, Dunk. I think my oldest would be my football jersey from college. Doesn't fit anymore, but I have one of each team I played for. Ah, that's nice. I mean, technically, the oldest piece of clothing that I actually own is I still have my t-shirt from my nursery. So I guess that is the... Oh, not you, Dunk. It was Pastel. There's competition in the dunks. Another dunk, I know. I'm sorry. You went around. I had a pair of boots I got for $650 or 6-inch stilettos. Oh my gosh. Most comfortable pair of boots. What? I would not be able to do that. I'd be like wobbly stilts. You got dunked on, you did. I have one pair of trousers from 6th grade that fit me still. Oh my gosh. Are you going to buy too big clothes then? I guess that's fair dues. Just grow into things. I did find a dress that I would... Morning, Bulba. You got COVID again? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope it isn't getting you too bad. I hope it's just... Oh yeah, I will sneeze. I hope you're done with it soon. You're okay. Stimky. But yeah, wait, what was I gonna say? My tummy did a rumble and it distracted me. Wear one of my dad's t-shirts from the 80s. I don't think I have anything. I mean, I have clothes that I stole from my parents, but they were quite recent clothes. There's a jumper that I steal like every time I go home, and it's got to the point where my mum will just leave it out for me now because she knows I'm going to go into her wardrobe and take it. But it's just really cozy. I think my favorite time was like, so me and my mum went to a Incubus gig, and we got, because my mum had won tickets to go to it, we were like, well, we may as well get some merch, you know, we didn't pay for the gig or anything, so it's fine. And so we got a hoodie, a long sleeve, and a t-shirt. And there was a time when me and my mum went to the shops. We went to, I think it was Morrison's, and I suddenly looked across and I was like, Mum, we're wearing the same thing, because I had the hoodie on and she had the long sleeve on, and I was like, we're matching. So I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll just take the hoodie off and tie it around my waist. And I took the hoodie off and I was wearing the t-shirt underneath. I hadn't even realised that I'd done it. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna have to match. But I'm one of these, oh my gosh, Alex sent me a thing on Instagram yesterday that was just completely calling me out. When he was like, it was this woman, and she's like stood in front of a chair in her bedroom, and it's her saying, clothes too dirty for the wardrobe, but too clean for the washing machine. Welcome to the chair. I was like, oh. It do be like that. Come on in, Anhole. Just, you know, sometimes things you get a good few extra wears out of them, you know? It's just... Oh. Should not put warm clothes back in the closet. It's true. What else are chairs for? Mine goes between the chair. My pile goes between the chair and the bed. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. It's a lot of floof. This is what I've stolen from Gerry so far whilst he's been lying here. The wardrobe is for clothes I never wear. Do you know, honestly, I had a time back in my teenage years where I think my room was so untidy that I actually could not get into my wardrobe for, well, at least one half of my wardrobe for like a good couple of years. And even then, even though I hadn't seen these clothes in like 5 years, when I went to have a clear out, I was like, oh, but I might wear these one day. I was like, you didn't even think about them for 5 years. When are you going to wear them? But as soon as you can see them, you're like, no, this, I can't get rid of this. What I need is for there to be Narnia in my wardrobe, and for like just occasionally they just steal things and I just won't notice and I'll never know about it and it'll be fine. Just need Mr. Tumnus to be like, oh, I'll wear this. Morning, Drew. And just steal it from the back. There you go. Like, what happens to half your socks? It's true. It is true. Socks is another thing I honestly need to sort out. I just need to get rid of... Honestly, I think at this point I need to just get rid of all of my socks and start again. Because I'm at that point where I spend like 5 minutes of every morning putting on a pair of socks and then being like, oh no, wait, they've got a hole in. So will I throw them away? No, I'll put them back in the drawer for me to find the next day and repeat the whole thing again. Until eventually I find a pair. And then if I ever accidentally wear a pair that does have holes in, will I throw them away at the end of the day? No, I'll naturally put them back in the wash, and then I'll just put them back in the drawer, and then the whole cycle begins again. It just keeps on going. Betty Swallocks, thank you for the follow. You would abandon your long-serving socks? Maybe I should, aren't they supposed to have holes in? This is true. This is true. I mean, I did go through, like, I've darned a lot of them, but some of them are just too far gone now. I think they're more hole than sock. I have some that honestly the holes in them are so big that the other day I put my socks on and then I put my trousers on, and as I pulled my trousers up, my sock disappeared. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I already put my socks on. And it's just because the hole had opened up and then it just slid up my leg. They're sort of like those, you know, the fingerless gloves that have the little flap. They're like those. You can just lift them up and slide them up. It is ridiculous. You can make pairs of socks out of all of the holy socks, knit them all together. This is true. Your socks are leg warmers now. So I should just buy new socks and let them go. I don't really know how long you're meant to have socks for. Like, how long are socks meant to last? Because, geez, some of the pairs I have are so old. I should just... And the problem is... Boop, boop, boop. The other ones I literally cannot fit my socks in my drawer because I have so many, and I don't think I've seen like the bottom 5 layers or whatever. I'm just stuffing the new ones in the top, so I just need to empty that entire drawer and start again. Really treat myself to maybe I could get like a sock subscription box until my drawers filled back up. Oh, I cancelled my subscription box. I finally forced myself to do it. My subscription box that was only meant to be for 1 month, and it was snuck into 2. But it is cancelled now. Sudge. But yeah, sounds like effort. Just cram them in. I don't like throwing things away. Because when I have something which I should get rid of, I start to just immediately tear it open with my hands. Before. That is a good way, actually. Just be like, okay, now it's too far gone. My mum got me a sock advent calendar. Yeah, my sister got me a sock advent calendar, and I loved it so much. It was so good. And I thought, this is the end to all my sock problems. But then it turned out, morning, Mac. It turned out that I had I think like a nail sticking out of the wall by my desk, and then I got holes in pretty much every single pair of socks because I was playing with that nail at the end of the desk, and I was like, why do all of my socks have a hole in the exact same place? And I finally figured out that it was that bloomin' nail. I've still not dealt with that now. So maybe I should do that before I buy any new pairs. Awesome sock glove. Is that a sock subscription? I've stolen even more, Gerry. Look at this naughty little patch I've given him. He's just got this long bit in between. He's all scraggly now. A charity one. Oh, that sounds good. Apparently, who was it? Justin Timberlake. Apparently, I don't know if this is true or if this is just something reported in Heat magazine, but apparently he never wears underwear twice. Like he wears new underwear every single day and then just like throws it away. But I don't know if that's true. Or if that was just Gossip magazine trash. Sounds like made up rich people nonsense, yeah. My bun had a little bout of GI stasis and I've been making bunny burritos all week. Oh no, it's such stress. I hope they're doing okay. It's so difficult with gut stasis because you're like, at what point am I stressing them out more than I'm helping? Like, I'm really bad at knowing when to stop the syringe feeding and when to leave well enough alone, sort of thing. It's such a difficult one. So fingies crossed, your little buns pull through and are fine soon. the little, oh, it is a tiny tooth pair. The little worry machines that they are. Like Madonna had all the toilet seats she used removed from venues she plays at. Wait, what? That is bizarre. What would if you were like a rich, like super rich rock star type, and what's it the thing that they have when they, oh, what's it called? You know when they have the list of what they want set up? Riders, yeah. What would your crazy request be? Your crazy rider for your whatchamacallit, for your dressing room, your green room be? The famous one is like M&Ms, but take out all of the green ones or something, or have them sorted into different bowls and stuff like that. Part of me would think maybe it would be good to have something on there just to give them like something to do so that they could feel like they'd done a good job. Because I think if you're just like, oh, I don't mind, people might feel like they've not done a good a free therapy session before my gig. That would be nice. Original writers were meant to check that the venue had read the contract properly, but it's started to evolve into stars being divas for some reason. Yeah. Yee. Probably chocolate. I can't think of anything. Maybe mine would be a new pair of socks. And then that way I could just do lots of gigs. And I mean, actually, maybe it'd be quicker to just buy socks. But still. Oh, did the mods get to do a ban? That's nice. I'm proud. That's like 2 in the space of a week. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start getting the taste for it. Gonna start getting ban hungry. He is a very chill little guy. He's just a cuddly boy. A very cuddly boy. They've tasted blood now. They have. Most work they've done all year. Yeah. I was thinking last night how nice it'll be when these new Lord of the Rings things start coming out, because I miss going to the cinema. I think there's meant to be one out in December. The like animation-y one. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like it could be very good. It's all 2020. You can still go to the cinema. I know, but there's just not really anything on that I want to see. I've been having an ahhing about, I think it's just like, it's probably that like, what do they call it? Like the slump between, the Oscar season and the summer smashes. Also, I feel like summer movies should be out now. But there's just like, there's nothing on at the cinema that like really tempts me at all. There's Furiosa, but I don't know if that's, I mean, it's one of those things that like Fury Road was so like new for like it was just like something I'd never seen before. And I'm wondering if, like, having already seen Fury Road, going in, do you know what's going on in the one in Cabot? It has to be a new cinema, right? I don't know, because there's still like there is still like a showcase in Bristol, or at least one. So I don't know if Gerry I don't know if they are going to open up another cinema there. And there's like an Odeon close enough by that I don't know if they're going to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that one closed down, to be honest, though, because you would have thought that would have the higher footfall than the other one. The old one, we always went to that one as kids. That was like the one we always used to go to for Yogs outings as well. Like when they would rent out the director's lounge. Hello. And we would go and see, Marvel or whatever. But yeah. Oh geez. That's not cool. We try not to think about that stuff here. This is a place to just appreciate. Your new Avengers movie's coming. I guess like Marvel films and the like are good to see in cinemas just because they are like they are like big popcorn films. Hello. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like it would be nice to see yeah, nice to eat popcorn too indeed. Yeah, just like flashing images, big shapes, spectaculars, yeah. Oh, Gerry baby. But it does just feel like, yeah, there's been like a bit of a lull. But looking forward to, what is it called? Is it Riders of Rohirrim? Is that the one that's out in December? I've noticed that it seems like cinemas in Bristol are just showing like a lot of older films again. Like doing, what is it called? Matrix. I guess Matrix has had like an anniversary or something recently, so that's been coming back in. Sorry, Gerry. Sorry, Gerry. Poor baby boy. New Matrix. Wait, what? They're doing another one? I never went to see the, what was it, the fourth one? Was it the Matrix Revisited or whatever? It's been 25 years since the first Matrix was released. Oh my gosh. But Libby. I guess that's why they're having their, like, a special one. It's weird to think, wasn't like the Matrix and the first Lord of the Rings, were they like in the same year? Were they released in the same year or were they shot in the same year? But that's just like, what a year for cinema, yeah. Madness. 1999-ish, yeah. Matrix is 1999, Lord of the Rings was... I guess because, yeah, they must have been shot in the same year then, because Lord of the Rings, they shot for 2 years? Question mark? But oh my gosh. That is, yeah, a big year for what's his name? Elrond. What is his actual name? I've forgotten. But it must be so weird, like, going into, Hugo Weaving, that's the one. That is the one. I think Matrix is the reason why Keanu wasn't Aragorn or something. I mean, imagine him being Aragorn. That would have been a decision. It's like, because I've been, like, listening to that Lord of the Rings, oh, hello, behind the scenes thing. It is so funny, like, hearing all of the different decisions that could have been made. They really did luck out with the cast that they got in the end. They all felt very meant to be. Here we go. Hello. The Lord of the Rings shooting schedule was so long that most of the cast was the second, third, or fourth choices because no one wanted to go to New Zealand to film that long. Yeah, it's just like being away. It just seemed to work out. Thankfully, like I am so glad that Sean Connery didn't want to do it. Yeah. A nice little toffee. I will give them their treat in a bit. In a way, because I have listened to so much of the behind the scenes now, I'm just like, oh no, I hope I've not ruined the film for me. I hope I'm not going to be watching it and just thinking like, oh, this is when this happened and this was actually shot on the same day as this sort of thing. Like, you want to maintain some of the magic. Hey, Jerry boy. Little guy. You done with me? Who is your favorite American artist music-wise? I don't know. I guess. I mean, is Regina Spektor American? Question mark. I don't know if she actually counts as American. She's not really, yeah. I guess Conor Oberst is American through and through. But yeah, so I guess I would go for Conor Oberst just for pure numbers. T. I think she's sort of from like everywhere, isn't she? She feels like just a child of the world. I guess her songs, like the stories and languages, are very eclectic as well. Do. Fifi, did you hear me talk? I mean, the tree is very uninteresting today because I went into the garden and it was just like everything was a little bit difficult to get to. So I did what I could and tried not to I tried not to bother the snogging snails as well. But they've got a little something. I love Regina. Yeah, I would love to go and see her. I was thinking about like gigs that I never got to go to. And do you know what? When I was like 14 or whatever, I told myself the first band I was ever going to see live was Travis. And then to this day, I've still never seen Travis. And they're playing in Bristol in a couple of months, and there's still tickets available. And part of me was like, should I go see them, or should I just leave it as like the band who I never see? Because I don't really know anyone else who's into them. But Travis, the one with that kind of disgusting food fight video. Did they have a food fight video? I can't think. I think I can only think of their Why Does It Always Rain on Me? Oh. I heard that video. Oh. Sing. I think I'm getting their videos. Which is the one? Isn't there one where he just starts running? It's just a whole video of him running. But I can't think which one that was for. It's not coming back to me. Seeing Girl in Red soon. Keen on that. I don't even know who they are. I just remember the octopus being flown. Oh my gosh. No, I don't remember this at all. I'm a proponent of going to gigs alone. You maybe even will have more than... Yeah, it's like it's one of those things. I guess it's just very. I never got to see Linkin Park live. Well, funnily enough, you and I have swapped places. Linkin Park were the first band that I saw live, so I never got to see Travis, but I did get to see them. The new Elijah Wood movie is Bookworm. Does it have books and worms? Two of my favourite things. Concerts really are expensive. They really do be. I did not see that Kerrang had gone off the air, but to be honest, I sort of thought that had already happened. The first band I saw was Fozzy. Oh my gosh. Did they play Judas? Or would it have been before then? I don't really know when. That's the only Fozzy song I know. First band I saw live is Green Day. I don't think I ever saw Green Day. They did, and it was amazing. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Technically, that's the only song that I've ever seen them do, because when I went to see the wrestling, they performed that song up on a stage. Not in the ring, but like opposite the ring. They had set up a stage right by us, and they did get to do that. So technically, I guess I've seen Fozzy, but to be honest, I don't know if it was actually the proper band because I don't know them well enough. Or if it was just the man, the learning tree as he is now. I can't remember what he was. I can't remember if he was still a wizard at that point. But yes. Painless is probably my favorite. I've never heard. I thought you were talking about Fozzie Bear. No, the band. Right, bunnies. FEV. The learning tree giving his fame. I love it. I know it is. I know it's so dumb, but of all the Jericho things, I really liked when he was a wizard, but I do actually really like the learning tree. It's so goofy. Okay. Ta-da! I like that she ran over to me. I do not have. There you go, bunnies. Well done, bunnies. Ooh. It was carrot tops, yeah, just carrot tops and grass. The garden has overgrown slightly, so I need to have a little cutback of stuff. That was all I could reach. And my pansies have been completely eaten by weeds. They've just completely disappeared. So I think a trip to the garden centre is in order. Hello. Get a few more bits for the banoos. Hi. Grow carrots. Well, so I grew carrots, but in a way that, because I wasn't actually that fussed about the carrots themselves, because the tops are better for the bunnies, I planted them all too close together so that the carrots are actually like an inch long, but the tops are really good. So yeah, technically I grew carrots, but they would not be exciting to be handed. Hello, Shark Dog. They do, I mean, they would drink about, I guess I really want to get that tuft. Oh, I got it. I don't know, I guess that between the two of them, they get through about half a bowl of water a day, but it depends on, like, the weather and what greens they've had as well, like how how like the water content of the food that they've had and stuff. But yeah, on an average day it'll be about half the bowl will be gone. But then some days they're just absolutely like, I mean, they've got 2 water bowls anyway, so it doesn't matter if they finish one. But sometimes they just have days where they're just, I guess if it's a bit warm and if they've just had dry forage, then they'll trying to avoid the word thirsty, but I can't think of a synonym. They drink a lot. They will just drink a lot. Bless them. Or are you growing carrots properly and everyone else is just weird for wanting the root instead of the plant? Yeah. Parched, yeah. Some days they'll just be parched. They'll be hydro homies. Bless them. Dear oh dear. Not today though. Today is not a warm day. I mean, it's not bad actually. This is pretty much right. I need to decide if I'm going to go into the office for Minecraft. Because annoyingly, I got sent... Apparently I've got a parcel coming. I have absolutely no idea what it's for. But it said it's going to arrive between 12:08 and 1:08. And I'm like, if it arrives early in that time frame, I can still get the bus into the office. But I have no idea what it even is. At first, I thought it was just like a spam email being like, oh, yep, you've got a parcel arriving from DPD or whatever. And I was like, yeah, this is probably just spam. And then they sent me another email and a text message. And now I'm like, did I actually buy something? And I've just completely forgotten. Is it socks? Maybe I bought myself some socks and just forgot. Oh my gosh, I did... Okay, would you say that £12 is too much to spend on a single pair of socks? Is that getting into, Justin Timberlake new pants every day territory? Is that a slippery slope? Yes, okay. Depends. Okay, Ginge, now we're talking. Depends on the socks though. So, there's a company called Crescent Creepers. And they have worm on a string socks. And they are £12. But they're amazing. Worth it, buy them, get them. Say no more. I was looking at them and I was like, can I justify £12 socks? If I got holes in those ones though, honestly, £12 is much too cheap. That's so cool. Because I was looking at those because they get a sponsorship. They get these limited edition like hair clips, and they're amazing. Honestly, that whole website is just absolutely amazing. I got a worm on a string ID holder. Oh, what? I blame you. I have socks that are more expensive than that. They don't even have worms on. But yeah, they do these hair clips that are like they've got a Mothman one. There's a current one that's like a big beetle that's really cool. I'm trying to think of their other ones. They had a roly-poly, like a woodlouse one that I really like, but they do them limited edition and they sell out so quickly. You'd spend more than £12 on some food and drink as a little pick-me-up, and socks will outlast that. That is a very good point. That is a very good point. Said TJ Shoes a few weeks ago and they had a stand full of worm on a string. Oh my god, my poor wormless socks. A cheesy log, yes. A granny grey. A chuggy pig. I've forgotten the other names of them. A Billy Baker. But they are really sweet. But I'm not actually sure if the company is American or UK. I've never gone to buy something to know if they're to like go through to the shipping sort of thing. They also have in my hometown they're called Cheesy Bobs. Oh. They have a worm on a string hoodie, but it's this current fashion of everything being crop. Like it's a worm on a string crop hoodie. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I can get on board with it. I didn't, everything being cropped. It's my crot top. Yeah, I don't know if this is a sign that I'm too millennial. But I don't know how you wear a crop hoodie. I don't have the tom-tom for that. I wanted to buy a book the other day, but the shipping from the UK was £24. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Well, I guess it's time for me to run away. Gerry's off the clock. He's done. Should we go and see Claus? How do you wear a crop hoodie? If it's baggy and it's just a baggy t-shirt top underneath, is it weird to have? Do you have to wear a crop top underneath the crop hoodie, or can you have a long t-shirt underneath the hoodie? How does it work? How does it work? Claws, ham. Long is good. Okay. I mean, I feel like this is a bad thing to encourage me to spend like £60 on the worm on a string hoodie anyway. I should probably avoid that. How do clothes work? How do? Well, everyone, I will be back at 2 on the Yogscast channel with some Minecraft. Oh, Gerry boy, he be. And I hope you're all having very lovely days. And I hope you continue to have very lovely days. And I won't be back on this channel until tomorrow morning for a Bonnie stream. But yeah, that is me. Look after yourselves, everyone. Be good. Stay snuggly. Look after your socks and look after yourselves. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Look at Gerry's little nose. I love that he's got like a little darker nose. The little guy. Tea. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Oh. Just a Phoebe Grimes. Do I have time? Oh. Crime. We got bye-bye. Boop.